We were asked to do this show about a city that you have like a lot of history with and that you really enjoy. It's for Much Music, and we chose Ottawa, so they're here tonight.
We played in Ottawa maybe more than any other city in Canada.
Ottawa? What's up, Ottawa?
Once Ottawa's kind of behind you, they're kind of like behind you for life.
We're born Ruffians. We're from Toronto.
There's like several fights that broke out, and one guy got smashed in the face with a beer bottle.
They're rough.
Very, very rough.
Does anybody know where we're going? Come on in, boys. I've known Mike for pretty much, I guess, since we were born. Yeah.
This is sort of the room where if you have a girlfriend, the band member gets to stay in here with the girlfriend.
You guys got it on in Ottawa? We didn't get it on in Ottawa.
The university's in session right now. Anytime school's going on, it can always be a fun night.
We literally live around the block, so that's an invitation for sex. Holy guys. Whoa, you can get hit by a car.
Hold on to your everything. What is going on in here? Oh my God. Kind of the perfect storm brewing right now. I think I got a perfect storm brewing right now.
You're kind of at a party every night.
All right, here we go.
I think this is a fairly typical tour stop.
This show, I think we were like early enough to not be rushing.
Everything is pretty much just drive there, load in, sound check, play, get drunk, go home, and repeat forever.
This is from London last night. This is a picture of the bathroom because there's blood all over the sink. And just a curious pile of dirt. And there's like several fights that broke out, and one guy got smashed in the face with a beer bottle.
It just seems like people go crazier at all ages shows. Like, it's so much fun, but then it got out of hand last night where a guy gets smashed in the face with a bottle and a girl gets punched in the head or something. It goes a little too far.
There was barf and blood in the bathroom at the show.
Barf and blood. Yeah, 5-star show.
Yeah. And you know what? I bet if you looked hard enough,
Don't even.
find the semen. Oh my God.
As the more shows you play, the crazy stuff becomes less crazy. Maybe your bar gets raised a little bit. Once you see a guy light his pubes on fire on stage, a girl jumping on stage isn't this crazy.
We're heading to the Elgin Street Diner right now to grab some food. We played in Ottawa maybe more than any other city in Canada, and so probably had more breakfast here than any other city in Canada.
It's where we had the like 3 a.m. poutine where they put like bacon in a shoe.
You got the breakfast routine. I remember that where they put hollandaise sauce instead of gravy.
Yeah, it's a great.
Or maybe with gravy.
This is probably a good spot.
And all the texts and talks and clicks of clocks that tell the time. Tell me this is just
How does this work? All right, insert coins. Print ticket. You want to like 540? I just can't believe how expensive it is. It's shocking.
Oh, come on.
What is going on in here?
Oh my God.
It says overpayment.
Overpayment? Take your money back.
Wow. You gave me all that?
What the hell is going on?
I've never actually seen this area in the daytime. Or this diner in the daytime. Andy, when we were here last time, it was like 3 a.m. I think, right? So everything looks a little different.
Yeah, since 2006, that was when we first like started going on tour. We did the trip to Ottawa that year. We went Midland, Toronto, then we lived in Toronto and gigged around Toronto, and then Ottawa was the first place we left. Where's the worst place to play in Canada? Yeah, it's not being aired.
Ottawa.
Oh boy.
Yes, they put extra bacon on it.
Oh, thanks. This is just some bacon and some fries together at last.
Together at last.
That's generous of them to put that much bacon.
It was nice of them to add more bacon without my knowledge.
The way we ate in 2006 on tour versus now was a big, big difference.
Yeah, things have got a lot better now.
We rotate who's DD every night, and our sound man Drew tonight. So it's kind of the perfect storm brewing right now.
I think I got a perfect storm brewing right now. Anyone else's chest hurt?
I can see her walking sideways, walking my way, keeping dirt on the bed. Her thinks she's not, but I'm still high in them. I can see her walking sideways, walking my way, keeping dirt on the bed. Her thinks she's not, but I'm still high.
I didn't meet my current girlfriend here, but we had a significant start to our relationship here, and we are still together and live together.
You guys got it on in Ottawa?
We didn't get it on in Ottawa. We had our first kiss in Ottawa, yeah, outside of Zaphod's.
It was also my 20th birthday, I believe, and also the first girl I ever kissed at 20 years old.
We should go to out front of Zaphod's because, yeah.
That's where so much
we
stuff
played at Zaphod's. We played on that street outside.
Yeah.
Our friend almost got arrested at front of there.
Walk on the wire, walk on the wire. Be your desire, be your desire. Keep on pulling up, keep on pulling up. You are on fire, loaded on fire. Sing up the choir, higher, higher.
All right. Does anybody know where we're going?
Oh, the Zaphod's.
Let's see if I can get there from memory.
So we've like walked the streets of Ottawa quite a bit. And once we get down to the market, well, I guess then you don't need to go anywhere from there. So.
All right, here we go. The market.
Zaphod's is just over yonder.
Yeah, right beside the
Fairfax. The Bud Light Fairfax Gentlemen's Club.
We played out in front of Zaphod's for Blues Fest, just on the market, so like playing on a big stage there for my birthday, actually. They made me a cake and I ate it on stage.
Flushes, there's just no toilet paper.
Coming up on Much Detour.
Come on in, boys. We're about to go meet up with my friend Mike, who I've known for my whole life.
If you have a girlfriend, the band member gets to stay in here with the girlfriend.
So that's an invitation for sex.
And hear from a label mate of ours, Rolf from the Acorn.
They're just really kind of low-key guys, and they just happen to make some really fun, exuberant music.
There's a space in my mom's big bookshelf, holds the place of an idiot dream.
Direct route there, by the way. I knew what I was doing the whole time.
Yeah, that's the canal.
Yeah.
My first thoughts of Ottawa, because we went on a field trip here in grade 8, as I think a lot of elementary schools.
Yep, me too.
Dude. But I remember thinking that everybody here skated everywhere. Because I remember hearing that the canal, that people skated down the canal. Like, whoa, you're gonna get hit by a car. Hold on to your everything.
We're in Ottawa, Ontario, at our friend Mike's house. Ottawa was our first ever like away show. It was the first time we left Toronto to play a show. We've been staying here ever since we came to Ottawa.
We sleep on this lovely floor. All our cats crawling over your heads.
I always knew Mike and his brothers growing up, the Bernards.
Mike is a friend of mine, and I've known him for my entire life.
I think I maybe saw one of your first shows that was in Midland. Was it your parents' anniversary? I think you had a DJ in the band even. Mitch's dad was good friends with my father growing up, and Mitch's father lives in Midland now, and related to Luke's dad, and they all play guitar, and they grew up around music in a good old-fashioned Canadian way. Closely, this is our family of hippies, and Mitch the bassist there in his tie-dye shirt. Every Thanksgiving, all our families get together and tie-dye shirts together. I just so happen to have this record, probably my favorite. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Their first full-length LP. Still rocking the records. We'll go upstairs. This is a spare room. This is sort of the room where if you have a girlfriend, the band member gets to stay in here with the girlfriend.
Have I ever stayed at Mike's with my girlfriend?
I never got that bedroom, the special bedroom. Never got to make love in that bedroom.
Yes, I have. We slept in their art room on a hardwood floor with one sheet.
I slept on his floor with Luke, and that was cool too. His cat, I think, walked on my face. That's like getting action.
There's only one with a girlfriend, to tell you the truth. I think they I don't know, like I say, get around. This was at my cousin's wedding, and this is my partner, Melissa. Actually, she loves them. She's a big, huge fan.
I'm just really proud of them. I think they have an amazing work ethic, which is just really cool to see a bunch of guys who really love something and have worked really hard at something actually accomplish it.
I think she knew Mitch maybe when he was like 4.
Yeah,
He's been dating for a long time.
Yeah. You get an email the day of, sort of thing.
Yeah.
We're coming to Ottawa, we're on our way.
So we'd clear space on the floor and pull out the air mattresses, and there they were.
So often when you're touring, you're just with the same 5 group of guys, and you're just going from place to place, and that works a lot of the time, but it's really cool to see someone like a familiar face and a family friend or family.
I don't care just where you go, as long as it's with me. And I don't mind just what you do, as long as it's with me too.
Someone gave it to us last night. Will you smoke a dude with us?
Just say dude almost.
After the show.
That's they handed us like mid-show.
Smoke this dude.
And then throughout the show, just constantly asked us if we wanted to smoke a dude with them. She hands it to me, and I know I'm gonna say no, but I didn't want to just be like, absolutely not. Drug use is illegal. I wrote maybe and clicked that, and then I guess they wrote P.S. We literally live around the block. So that's an invitation for sex.
We normally have people do this for us, but we thought to keep it real.
Is it glamorous being on tour? No, it's not.
We did a tour in Europe where the van had no heating, and I don't think I changed my clothes for maybe 4 days straight. And I also grew a huge leprechaun beard.
You live out of a suitcase, and you're in the same smelly van, I don't know, get drunk repeatedly.
You know, there's a lot of lonely days, there's a lot of sad times, but It's fun overall.
I don't have a taste of P. Diddy fame yet. When I get P. Diddy famous, I'll let you know if it's glamorous.
There's no lock or door handle in this one. Or this might not even be a functioning toilet. Well, it flushes, there's just no toilet paper.
I remember seeing them for the first time actually in Ottawa when they opened for the Akron family. They were playing at a church, the First Baptist Church in Ottawa on Elgin Street in Laurier. I was working at a campus community radio station, CHUO at the time, and I saw their CD come into the station, and then I started hearing about all the great reviews that they were getting and stuff. And then a few years later, my band got a manager, and it just happened to be the same manager as theirs. So we share a manager, and then over the course of the last few years, I've gotten to know them a lot better. They're just really kind of low-key guys, and they just happen to make some really fun, exuberant music. When you kind of make a mark in the city really kind of rallies around you, I think, as the Born Ruffians have. You know, once Ottawa's kind of behind you, they're kind of like behind you for life. Why the Ruffians connected with this city, I'm not too sure.
Coming up on Much Detour.
University's in session right now, so anytime school's going on, it can always be a fun night.
We're going to talk to one of my oldest and closest childhood friends, Robbie.
If Carl and Monica are here, your friend Rebecca's downstairs and she needs you. She needs some help.
I met her before we played, and she vomited under a merch table.
You're going to see me lose my wits and my better judgment and maybe do something stupid and dangerous.
Still fun. Come see our show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We hope you guys had a good time tonight. I'm looking down, so come help me up.
As far as pre-show rituals, sometimes the four of us like to get together and sing the Eagles.
Which usually goes terribly and gives us the confidence we need to go on stage.
I will warm my voice up.
Some hand jive and
I try and find a good time to change my pants. Not because of anything weird, just because I have different pants.
We're Born Ruffians, we're from Toronto.
My name's Robbie, and we're downtown Ottawa right now.
Who is Robbie Hindle?
I've known Luke and Mitch, so the singer and their bassist. I've known them my whole life.
I always looked up to him, actually, as a kid. He was the cool kid.
We grew up Midland, Ontario, good family friends.
We would always play together when we were younger and put on, like, plays for our parents.
I've lived a lot of places around Canada, and anytime they're playing, I always make a point of going out to see them. Anytime I'm in Toronto, which is where they live, we'll always get together. When we get to hang out, it's like nothing's ever changed.
He's a dear friend. I love him.
University's in session right now, so, you know, anytime school's going on, it can always be a fun night.
Thanks again.
We'll give it up for first-rate people. Thank you very much.
Hey, if Carl and Monica are here, your friend Rebecca's downstairs and she needs you. She needs some help.
Did you hear that? Go help your friend Rebecca. She's in trouble.
I met her. She's very drunk.
think we chose Ottawa because it's tough to get a story or get a sense of a place when you're only there for a day.
But we played Ottawa so many times. Our first show outside of Toronto was here. It just seemed like there were a lot of memories here, and we've always had a good time. It's the first place we got our t-shirts. We ever had our first ever t-shirt. It seemed like a weird Pix. It's not very glamorous. We also didn't know that you could choose LA. Thanks to it. And it keeps getting better too, so next time.
We chose Ottawa for our favorite tour stop, I think initially because we've played there so many times.
We thought, man, there must be a lot of memories there, and we started to talk about it, and we were like, yeah, let's do Ottawa. Our first show was there.
We kind of wanted to do a city that we actually had spent a significant amount of time in, that we had played a lot of shows with a lot of our friends' bands.
Come outside, won't you come outside, love? Won't you come outside? Won't you be mine, love? Won't you come outside?
We just found out that there's a plaque at our high school. I'd like to go see the plaque, maybe stand beside it and see if some of the young students get starstruck by me.
Won't you please be mine, love? Won't you come outside? Oh, won't you come outside, love? Won't you come outside? Won't you please be mine, love? Won't you come outside? Yeah! Thank you.